Kimberly Turner from cookingwithkimberly.com, and tonight I'm going to show you a really fantastic recipe for Napa Jack's oven roasted chicken drumsticks. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. We're actually going to hit these chicken drumsticks with a double whammy. One is going to be their poultry seasoning for chicken and fish, and one is going to be their original Napa Jack's barbecue sauce, okay? So I'm just going to quickly season them with the rub, and then they're going to be basted in the barbecue sauce. We're gonna oven roast it instead of putting it on the barbecue. Just because you have barbecue sauce doesn't mean it has to be barbecued. You can use it for all kinds of other things, okay? So I'm just going to quickly grease up this baking dish. These little silicone brushes are so handy dandy. If you don't have any of these, make sure you check out our store at shop.cookingwithkimberly.com and get yourself hooked up. Now this is gonna be really fast, so I've already preheated my oven to 350 degrees, and I'm just gonna put my drummies in here. I like to alternate them so that there's lots of room and they're all evenly cooked, right? Okay, I'm gonna quickly just season them on both sides with a little bit of the rub. Doesn't need a whole bunch because that barbecue sauce has a ton of flavor. I just wanna get just a nice rounding of flavor. This has some really great seasonings in it. It has garlic, salt, onion, orange peel, and spices they don't wanna tell you because they're secret. Sugar, parsley, green bell peppers, paprika, cilantro. Okay, so that's a nice wide variety of tasty things that are gonna season everything up. Make sure you're using one hand for the rub and one hand for the chicken. Now, as things roast in the oven, they tend to dry out slightly, and that means that my barbecue sauce is going to get nice and caramelized. But what I like to do is another little tip that I like to do. I like to loosen it up a tiny bit, right? It's gonna be in there for a while, and I want it to still kind of be some sauce left at the end. So I'm just gonna put a couple tablespoons into a bowl. And if you've never thought of it, soda pop is often a really great addition to meat marinades, okay, or basting, or even sauces. So what I like to do is I like to just loosen it up with a little bit of ginger ale. You can use Coke, you can use 7-Up or lemon lime type of stuff, and I'm just gonna loosen it up slightly. I'm gonna make sure that my chicken is still moist. So into my pan goes that lovely sauce. Now, I like to arrange my chicken so that it's the skin side up, okay? That way the fat renders from it and it keeps everything beautiful and moist and tasty, right? So I'm just gonna toss that in this barbecue sauce quickly. Now don't get it twisted. I'm also gonna be basting it with this straight up while I'm cooking. Probably every 10 minutes I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna put a nice little layer of this great sauce on. But this is gonna keep everything nice and moist and flavorful. Now these chicken drumsticks, they could take anywhere from 45 minutes up to an hour at 350 degrees, just depending on how big they are and what kind of day it is for you. Really, everything is just dependent upon the actual ingredients you're working with that day. It's never the same way twice. So into my oven, it's going uncovered. And you'll see me in maybe 10-15 minutes. All right, it's been in for about 20 minutes, and you can see that a lot of that liquid has disappeared, okay? So you are correct in saying that you can add some beautiful extra liquid to this barbecue sauce if you want to loosen it up. You don't have to though, it's not necessary. What I'm gonna do now, it's been in there 20 minutes, I said, and here we go. We're gonna just put some extra basting sauce in a small bowl. You surely don't want to use anything that touched the chicken with the bottle, okay? So pour it in another bowl and you'll be happy. So I'm just gonna baste the top of this. It looks gorgeous. The skin has become a little bit dry, and that's great because this sauce is gonna stick to it perfectly. Awesome. I'm gonna put it in for another 15 minutes and repeat the same thing. Back in the oven. Oh, that's looking good and it smells fantastic. Let me show it to you. You're getting the chicken juices rendered, which is fabulous. And look at that, it's starting to caramelize on top. So now, I'm going to baste it yet again. It might get one more basting after this, possibly. Alongside, we're having a gorgeous garden salad. Make sure you check out the recipe for how to make a garden salad. I made a Napa Valley blood orange buttermilk dressing. That's a winner. Make sure you check out that recipe. And I've also made a nice basic vinaigrette. I also have a show for that. Make sure you check out for those who are less adventurous. Some oven roasted corn. on the cob is in the oven right alongside my chicken because it's on 352. So it's perfect timing. That only takes 30 minutes, so you're gonna throw that in halfway through. Make sure you check out all those recipes, they're winners. Into the oven. Oh man, just what I want. This gorgeous little bit of crusty barbecue sauce on the top. Oh man, this is the last basting time. I think this chicken is nearly done. We'll probably have another 10 minutes or so, 15 minutes maybe, and we're good. Oh man, this stuff is sweet, it's smoky, it's tangy, it's spicy, it's everything you want it to be in a barbecue sauce. Now, Napa Jack's has a whole line of barbecue sauces that are fantastic. Make sure you check out my reviews for the Napa Jack's Sweet and Smoky, the Napa Jack's Chipotle Cabernet. Oh man, it's really good on chicken as well. I did a gorgeous grilled chicken with that Chipotle Cabernet. Boy, beautiful. They also have a Merlot flavor and a bourbon flavor. I'm saving the bourbon one for some beautiful pork. All right, last time back into the oven. Now what I want to do is kind of get a crispiness or a little bit of a char. So at the last minute, I might just put it under the broiler just to get a little bit of that. Oh man, these look great. They're right where I want them to be. Now I'm going to put them under the broiler and I'm gonna watch them. It'll probably take maybe, I don't know, 3 to 5 minutes. Make sure you're watching it though, okay? I like to leave my oven door ajar so I don't forget and so I can easily peek in there. All right, this chicken is done. Now, I let some of them get a little bit more crispy than the others because I like that. I didn't do it on the grill tonight, but I still want to get a little bit of that grilled flavor. And there's nothing like caramelizing that barbecue sauce on there. Love that. Okay, so let's serve some up. All right, so let's get some of this plated up. Get a nice drummy, nice couple drummies maybe. Isn't that a gorgeous plate? You have some Napa Jack's oven roasted barbecued chicken drumsticks. Ridiculous. Oven roasted corn on the cob and a gorgeous garden salad with a, this is a basic vinaigrette, but I also made a really, really tasty Napa Valley blood orange buttermilk dressing for the other salads. Fantastic. Look at that. That's a serious plate. So make sure that you try that out. It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna try a little piece right here. Put it on my plate. That's a fabulous plate. I'm gonna try this little piece of chicken here. Jam-packed full of flavor. It's nice and moist. It's sweet, it's smoky, it's tangy, it's spicy. And it's messy, just like barbecue should be. You can serve that with some extra barbecue sauce. Oh man, that's good. That is so tasty. It's a little bit sticky. It coats your tongue, coats your fingers. That's everything that barbecue chicken should be. And you see, you can do it in the oven. You can do it in the oven just the same. So that's how you do it. That's how you make Napa Jack's oven roasted barbecue chicken drumsticks. Out of this world. Now, make sure you check out more information about Napa Jack's line, their spice rubs, as well as their barbecue sauces. They have gorgeous ones. I've done some really nice reviews on these. Make sure you check them out. Also, you can check them out online at winecountrykitchens.com, and that's where you can order them. Make sure you check them out. Fantastic stuff, okay? Love this stuff. This is some of my favorite barbecue sauces I've really ever tried, had the opportunity to try. Anyhow, that's how you make it. That's it. Follow me on Twitter at Cooking with Kim, E with a capital E. Like the fan page at facebook.com/cookingwithkimberly. My shows are on ifood.tv/cookingwithkimberly and youtube.com/cookingwithkimberly. And my site is cookingwithkimberly.com. That's it. That's all. Be a champion in your kitchen and eat deliciously. Bye.